everybody, this is VSG Sotherbell coming at you today for a 50 random question tag. I was tagged by Waiting for Me, and her name is Beck. Hi Beck. I'm sorry it took me so long to get to this 50 questions tag, but things were not like really changing so much for me, so but here we go. Number one, age, married, single, kids. My age is 52. Yes, I am married. I'm married to Raymond. Been married for 34 years. And we have three beautiful daughters, Tabitha Lynn, who is 33, Bonnie Sue, who is 32, and Alicia Ann, who is 30. And two of my daughters are, well, one is married and one is living with her, the father of her child. Bonnie, my middle child, is married and she has my grandson, who is 4, and my youngest daughter Alicia is living with the father of her child, and my little granddaughter, and her name is Catalina, and she is 2. So number 2, date of surgery. Well, as you all know, I have not had surgery yet. I was told as of yesterday, July 14th, was my weigh-in, and it was my 5th month weigh-in. I have 1 month to go. August 11th will be my final weigh-in. It will also be the day that they're going to turn in my paperwork to insurance. Talked to a lot of the ladies out at my bariatric support group, and a lot of them have the exact same insurance company and have gotten word within 2 weeks. So I am hoping that by the end of August I will have a final surgery date, and I will let you know as soon as I know more. But as of yesterday, I had lost another 5 pounds, which brought me to 53 pounds lost since December, since my highest. But let's see, but since my 5 months, let's see, I was 298 in December, and when I started my journey, I was 278, and as of yesterday I was 245. So I'm doing pretty good. I was told I cannot gain more than a half a pound, and so I'm trying to make sure I at least lose 5 pounds every month, because I do not want to be told, you know, that I didn't do good enough or try hard enough. So I am doing everything I possibly can to make sure I get this surgery. Weaknesses or trigger food. My weakness is ice cream. My mother withheld ice cream from me as a child, would give my rest of my family huge portions of ice cream and just give me a speck from the tip of the spoon. And so ice cream became my nightly staple since I married my husband, and until about February and March is about when I gave up my ice cream, and I've only done the sugar-free popsicles ever since. So right now I do not feel like I would miss it. So and my homework for this month, for this last month before I come back on weigh-in, is to make a banana ice cream, just using bananas and protein powder, and it's protein ice cream made with bananas. So very interesting. Maybe when I do make it, maybe I will film it and put it up for you guys to see, and maybe you might like to try some. I don't know, maybe some of you have already gotten that from your dietitians, but that's my homework for this month. Best workout music. I like to work out to anything 60s, 70s, and 80s. I do work out to a little bit of Evanescence. My daughter is was, I should say, a promoter for the music group, the Sick Puppies. So I do listen to some of Sick Puppies music as well, but that's about as today's music I get. I don't know much about today's music. Do you have Fat Days memorabilia, pants, shirts, etc.? Yes, I do. I do, because I have not I'm not going to get rid of my clothes until they completely fall off me. I may even keep them. I don't care how bad I look in them. I don't leave this house to really go anywhere, and if I do, I will wear nice clothes. But if I'm home, why do I care if I wear these things out? I mean, I'm never going to get to wear them again. So yes, I do have, even though I'm telling you, like I said, I'm down 53 pounds. And as you can see, these clothes are tense. They're like huge on me. They're huge on me. They're just sagging. They're horrible. But I'm not going to give them up until I have to. And that's just the way it is. Do you have a goal reward? No, I do not have a goal reward, because I haven't even started my journey yet. Although, if you count from December to now, my biggest goal that I'm trying to get to right now is just getting the surgery. It's been a very huge goal, and when I get there, I will celebrate. Like I said, my celebration is going to be, I'm going to celebrate with pizza. And I'll explain that to you further on down the questions list. Now, I think that's like many questions away yet. But if your life was a book, what would your title? What would be your title? I'm gonna say, if my life was a book and or movie, I would have to say mine. I'm going to title mine Gone with the Wind. I hope to have all this gone with the wind. Punctuation mark. That's my hope, and that's my wish, and I'm hoping it, with the surgery, it will come true. Hardest part of the journey. Well, because I haven't gotten there. Well, I shouldn't say that, because it's been a journey just getting this far. And so I'm going to say the hardest part of this journey is just trying to get to the actual journey. I think there's been more work at just getting to the journey than there's going to be during the journey, I think. The sleep does all the work for you, and I mean, what more do you really have to do? I mean, yes, you're going to have to exercise, that's a given, but you know how hard exercise is now with all the pain that I'm in? I mean, just having the surgery is going to take off some of the weight. It's going to make that much easier. I mean, it's getting easier all the time, but I mean, 2 months ago I couldn't even walk on that treadmill. At least now I'm doing 45 minutes on my treadmill. So, hey, it's getting better. It's getting better. So I know the surgery is going to make things better. I just have to get it done. Hardest part, biggest NSV of your journey. So far out of my journey to this point, I'm going to tell you, we went to Des Moines for a car show here July 3rd, and I was able to get the seatbelt to latch. In this older Jimmy that I have right now, it has very short seat belts, and I'd be darned if I was going to go out and buy seat belt extenders. But I'm telling you, I was able to snap that seat belt and still have this much room in front of me. And I was never so thrilled. I had to keep telling my husband, look, look, look. You know, couldn't do this before now. How is your life better or going to be better because of the surgery? I'm hoping it's going to be better. I'm hoping it's going to make me pain, or I know it's not going to make me pain free, but I'm hoping it'll make me very close to pain free. And I can pray. I can pray it's going to take away all my pain. I really don't think it will, but I can pray for it. That's for sure. How tall are you? I'm 5'4". Where were you 3 hours ago? I was outside putting up a fence around my watermelon patch. I had a fence around it, but I had it too enclosed, and they really wanted some room, so I made it much, much bigger. Who are you in love with? I'm in love with my husband, Raymond, of 34 years. Is there anything pink within 10 feet of you? Yes, pink post-it notes, pink clipboard that I hang my cross-stitch project charts to, and a blue and green fuzzy blanket that I put over my legs. If I have the air on, sometimes the air feels too cold on me now that I'm losing weight, or if I have the window open right now. Right here in Nebraska, yesterday and today has been very chilly. The windows in my house are closed, but the air is not on. If I could ship some of this cooler air off to you people in the West Coast, I sure would. Let's see here. Favorite shows? My favorite show of all time is Ghost Hunters. I do like any of the other shows that TLC has, but other than that, that's my extent. I do like Extreme Weight Loss. I do like The Biggest Loser. That's about the extent of reality shows for me. I don't watch a lot of anything else. What was the last thing? Oh, I skipped one. Sorry. Favorite bands and artists. Like I said, I like Evanescence, and I also like my daughter's band, the Sick Puppies. I also like any of the bands that I grew up with, music bands from the 60s, 70s, and 80s. As far as artists, I don't know, Neil Diamond, Madonna, Pink, just an array of people. I also like country. I like the older country, Patsy Cline and Kitty Wells, and anything up to, I'd have to say, the late 80s, country-wise, I like. What's the last thing you had to drink? Good old water. I also keep a canister in beside me here with these little Hawaiian punch add-ins that you can put in your water. Until I get my surgery, I'm going to continue with the add-ins. I hear that after surgery I may not like them, although I may end up just watering them down even more, because water is not something I can drink easily. And yes, there is a spoon in my cup because that's to stir in the add-ins in case I decide I don't want the water. And it did have ice, but it all melted, so now it's kind of warm, but I'll still drink it. Let's see. What are you wearing? Bright orange shirt, big as a tent, but I'm not getting rid of it. Tan khaki pants, and socks on my feet because it's cold out today. Last food that you ate, I just got done eating chicken thigh and a little tiny 4 or 5 pieces of fried potato, although normally I don't do fried potato, but I didn't feel like making 2 separate meals tonight. My grandson was here all day, and I said the heck with it, I'll just have a, and then here in a little bit I'll probably have a big handful of spinach, raw spinach, and raw broccoli, because I'm supposed to do 3 cups of vegetables a day, and I still have about 2 cups of vegetables to go, so I'll eat those yet tonight. Let's see here. What's the last sporting event you watched? I'm gonna say drag racing with my husband. My husband loves drag racing, and that's the only sport event I really watch, so that's probably what it was. Dream vacation would be Hawaii. Worst injury I ever had is my thumb, when I was 4 years old, was nearly cut off. My brother slammed it in the tailgate of a station wagon. I was in the hospital for a week and did not like the nuns. What is your secret weapon to lure in the opposite sex? Do not know. Happened 34 years ago. Long time. Can't remember. I don't know because I don't think I really lured him in. I was invited in with a friend, and she sat between us, and he dared me to cross over and sit beside him, and so I did. She got mad, left the car, and that's when my husband and I started dating. So that's the extent of that. What are your plans for tonight? Well, to get this video made and posted. Hopefully before midnight. Are you wearing any perfume or cologne? No, I really don't wear perfume or cologne. And the reason for that is my body chemistry does not like to be mixed with perfume. For some reason, perfume turns really sour on me and doesn't smell like it does in the bottle. I don't know. I'm hoping maybe that after I lose some weight, maybe that will change. That would be a dream come true, but we'll try it again later. Maybe that'll be something from one of my goals. Maybe I'll buy some perfume and give it a whirl again. What are you listening to right now? Pure silence. Traffic going by. I live on a busy it's a street highway type thing. Here in the city it's a street, but it's actually a highway that runs through Omaha. What does your last text message say? It probably says, I just have a little pay-as-you-go phone. I don't really ever look at it. I think the last text message was probably from 2 years ago. I hate to say. And it probably was something into the order of where are you now, or what are you doing right now, or something that my daughter may have wrote me. What are you doing at 12 a.m.? What were you doing at 12 a.m. last night? Watching YouTube videos and checking out Facebook, playing Facebook games. Any tattoos? No, I do not have tattoos. That is something I will never have. Not that I don't like them, I don't like them on me. Piercings, I have one hole, although I do not wear earrings very often because I cannot find too many earrings that don't make my ears hot, puffy, swollen, red, hurt, all of the above. My zodiac sign is I am a Libran, born in October. Quality you look for in a partner, honesty. Favorite actor, don't have one. Favorite color, green. Loud music or soft? Loud most always. Soft if I have a migraine. How long does it take you to shower? Probably 10 minutes, 15 minutes. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? Well, I don't wear makeup ever, so I'd have to say 10-15 minutes. Turn on, men's cologne. Turn off, bad breath. The reasons you joined YouTube. Started watching YouTube videos to decide if I wanted to do the journey. And was asked by Sleep Franklin, she had gave me the confidence. She kept telling me that I could do it. She was the first one that I ever wrote. And then Christina, Butterfly Beauty 71, kept telling me I should do it. I should document my journey. I should do it. Everybody should make videos, and so I'm trying to get over my fear of making videos, and it's because of Christina. Fears. Well, it used to be years ago. It used to be my fear was heights and darkness. Right now, my fears, I've grown out of all of that, but now my fears are of ever being told something's happened to my husband or my children. I don't want to ever have to face anything that happened to my husband or my children or even my grandchildren. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to go through it. The meaning behind my YouTube name, Sotherbell, is the ending of my email name. So Dixie Kane, Kane Sotherbell. Kane Sotherbell is my email, and so Sotherbell became my YouTube name. I just put VSG in front. Last show that I watched was Mickey Mouse Club, probably 3-4 hours ago. Well, more like 4 or 5 hours ago. And I watched probably 6 episodes in a row. Although I didn't actually watch them, I more or less listened to them while my grandson watched them. Last person that I talked to would be my husband, Raymond. Was talking to him when I was getting dinner ready. Favorite food is pizza, and I told you at the beginning that I would explain that. Growing up, we used to have a pizza shop. I grew up in Sioux City, Iowa, and we had a pizza shop named Morningside Pizza, still going by the name of Morningside Pizza. So that is what I want to have. It's my most favorite of all time food. My husband and I try to get there at least once every summer to have a Morningside Pizza, although this year I'm going to have 2. I told my husband that after my weigh-in on August 11th, while I'm waiting to hear about whether or not I get my surgery, during that 2 weeks I want to make a trip to Sioux City to visit family, and I want to buy 2 of the jumbo pizzas, and my husband and I will usually take plates, and we will sit in the truck, and we will have, that's what we did when we were dating. When we met, we would go up and get a Morningside Pizza, and we would go off and park on a dead-end street, and it would just be me and him, and we would just dine on pizza and soda. And although I don't drink soda right now, I'm gonna have one last soda. after my last win. I'm gonna have one last soda and enjoy my last pizza. And the reason I say 2 is because I want to bring one home and have the rest the next day. Favorite piece of jewelry would be my wedding ring. Last song that I sang probably would be the song to Mickey Mouse Club 2 or 3 hours ago. Last time you hung out with anyone would be probably my daughter 2 or 3 hours ago, and my grandson and my husband. Were you named after anyone? Yes, I was. I was named after the actress Dixie Lee, who was married to Bing Crosby. She was my mother's favorite actress, and my mother was going to name me Dixie Lee, but when she got to the hospital, and by the time I was born, she couldn't remember what she was going to name me, so she named me Dixie Diane instead. Who should answer these questions next? I tag all of you, anyone who wants to do this, who sees this and wants to do this. Love you all, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.